How's it going? Today I have a first impressions video on Avowed, a new RPG by Obsidian. I've played a few hours so far, and I've seen enough to get some initial thoughts on the game. In the past, their games have always been compared to Bethesda games. I would say that in this game, the combat is quite different. The combat here is like a mix of Outer Worlds and also Dying Light. You can run around, slide, basic attack, use charge attacks, and also block and parry. You also have a dash move here with spacebar. You can dash backwards, forwards, or sideways. And this is very important in combat. You can't just tank hits forever. Unlike Bethesda games, in combat, you need to be very attentive, otherwise you'll die fast. And this takes me to difficulty fairly early on. If you explore a lot, you run into quite a few enemies that actually challenge you. Here they're represented with skulls. 3 is very powerful, 2 is like somewhat powerful, and 1 is slightly above you. Everything else is considered normal. To minimize that, you upgrade your armor and also buy new armor as well. So far, after playing a few hours, I've only died once, and it was to a 3 skull enemy. I've killed a few 2 and 1 skull enemies, and I've killed 1 3 skull enemy. With the 2 and 1 skull enemies, there was some challenge there, but nothing crazy. However, if you have multiple, they can be a challenge for you. I had a fight with like 3 2 skulls and a few 1 skulls, and it was pretty tough. Oh, and another important thing too, healing. The way it functions is closer to the Dark Souls, rather than Skyrim. You can't just spam them in the pause menu. Instead, you physically drink the potion, so you need to be careful when you drink it. Some might not like that, but I do personally. Adds a little more challenge to it. So far, enemy variety is pretty good. Humans, animals, warriors, rangers, mages, all that kind of stuff. As far as weapons go, there's quite a few different types. You have wands, guns like revolvers and rifles. You have one-handed swords, two-handed swords, daggers, axes, grimoires, all kinds of stuff. You can also get 2 loadouts too, which is nice. So far, my favorite weapons are the wands, the grimoires, and also my unique axe. Combat's very fun. I've been enjoying it. And while it could be faster, I do enjoy it. Part of why it's kind of slow right now is my stats, so that's my own fault. Having more stamina and dexterity is pretty big. As far as environments, when I first saw the trailers, I thought it didn't look good at all. Actually playing it and seeing it, the game looks very, very good, especially the lighting. I cannot stress how much better it looks in person actually seeing it. The colors are vibrant, the caves are nice, the cities are nice, the color palette's good. I'm using a 6000 series GPU from AMD, and it still runs very good, above 60, and that's using the ray tracing too. As for the story, it's pretty good. The writing's nice, and the dialogue is believable. In my opinion, boring story and also bad writing is pretty common in RPGs. I would say that's not the case here at all. The story's nothing crazy so far, but it's good, easy to follow, and interesting, and not like a rehashing of anything at all. As far as bugs, I played like 4, maybe 5 hours. Not a single bug at all, not even a small one. If the trailers enticed you at all, I would say it's worth checking out. Even if you don't buy the game, I will take it on Gamepass and play it there, which is how I played it. So of course, thank you to Xbox for providing me the Game Pass. If you want to check it out there, I'll have a link in the description for that. But yeah, so far, so good. I'm a few hours in and no major complaints. And that's about it. If you liked the video, leave a like and stuff for more. If you have thoughts or questions, leave a comment. I'll respond. See ya.